Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk here in Overland Park, Kansas. Yes, I said it, Kansas. Jayhawk hockey will be coming to you for the first time in over a decade from the Kansas side of the border. Hello and welcome along here to tonight's broadcast. It's the first day of November. It's a beautiful Friday night here. 8:09 is the time here in Overland Park. I'm Ryan Cartman. It'll be me, only Ryan Cartman, alongside you this weekend. None of the color guys can make it, unfortunately, but hey, we'll be on this journey together, going along this two-game series this weekend. It is Arkansas Razorbacks against your University of Kansas Jayhawks, as we will be taking a look at our starting lines tonight here. Jayhawks are under blue tops, red bottoms, Razorbacks, white tops, black bottoms for the Jayhawks. You get a shot there. That is what our rink looks like. That is an empty rink, of course. It is starting at left wing, Nick Woolington, the freshman out of Gardner, Kansas. Starting at center, number 3, Tyler Nelson out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. And at right wing, 26, Gavin Davis, the junior out of Shawnee, Kansas. Starting on defense, it is Caleb Dussault, the forward turned defenseman today, the senior out of Wisconsin. And for the Jayhawks on the right side is Malcolm Johnson, the junior out of Edina, Minnesota, for your Jayhawks. This is a Jayhawk team coming off a 7-2 win Saturday against Washington University. Starting in net for the Jayhawks, it is Kai Vetter, number 1. Kai Vetter coming off a 25-save, 27-shot performance for the Jayhawks last Saturday against Washington University, leading KU to that 7-2 win. So Jayhawks lost that Friday game against the Washington University team, lost it 5-2. So they split that weekend series. Again, starting on defense for the Jayhawks, it is Caleb Dussault, the senior, 6 foot 185 out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Again, forward turn defenseman playing on that first line. Look for him to be very offensive tonight. It is Tyler Nelson getting to start at center. Nelson will be playing on the fourth line as well, alongside Sam Hassenputz, who scored his first 3 goals of the season last weekend, and Matthew Lang at the center position. So Nelson will be playing double duty tonight. We'll have to see how tired his legs get, if at all. It's Tyler Nelson we're talking about here. Nick Woolington gets to start at left wing. Coach Andy McConnell talked to him before the game. He purposely wanted to put 2 Kansas boys on that first line to get the start to commemorate, well, Kansas. We get Jayhawk hockey back for the first time in about a decade. Nick Woolington out of Gardner, Kansas, the freshman, 5'9", 155-pound left winger. We move over now to our right defenseman. That is Malcolm Johnson, the junior out of Edina, Minnesota, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's had himself one good season, big guy. And for the Jayhawks at the right wing, it is Gavin Davis, the junior, 5'10", 160, out of Shawnee, Kansas, just north of us. Nick Woolington from Gardner, just south. Gavin Davis from Shawnee, just north of us. Speaking of Gavin Davis, he had 1 goal in that 7-2 game last Saturday. As we welcome you inside now to the rink, both teams are warming up, about 45 seconds to go in warm-ups. We look at what Arkansas did this past weekend. They actually, looking at my notes here, nope, they have not played since October 18th and 19th, so they have been off for the past 2 weekends, doing my math there. They swept their series against East Texas Baptist University. They won 4-0 October 18th, 9-2. Yep, 9-2 at home on October 19th. All their games so far this season have been home. They have a 4-3 record, these Razorbacks do. And all those games come at home. This is going to be their first road test. We will see how they do. Arkansas now has a Division II team. So this Division III team actually is on probation. The way probation works, they will not be able to make MACHA or ACHA playoffs this coming season. They can next season, but this season, since this is their first time in D3, they cannot make the playoffs, Nationals or MACHA, if I am not mistaken. I know it's Nationals. Can't remember if it is MACHA or not. Arkansas coming out of the MACHA Bronze. KU out of MACHA Silver West. On KU, they got a MACHA Silver West win last Saturday last Saturday against Washington University. That moves them to 2-8 on the season. And talking to Chase Prude and Andy McConnell before the game, coaches for the Jayhawks, they said, hey, it's time to string wins together. We need to start stringing wins together. And every streak starts with one. Hopefully that streak can get to 2 tonight. You just got to play by 1. So they go over to starting lineups right now for both of these teams. For Arkansas, they're starting a lineup. Get that pulled up right now. Starting at left winger number 42, Jason Gifford. Center number 36, Sam Carricker. Right winger number 48, Tanner Freeman. On left defense, number 75, Zach Kilgore. Right defenseman number 92, Adam Jusick. And starting in goal, number 34, Noah Goodwin. Noah Goodwin, the starting goalie for Arkansas. Senior out of Edmond, Oklahoma. 3-0-0 on the year is Goodman. 3.70 goals against average, 867 save percentage, and 1 shutout. His last start came October 18th, the Friday leg of that series against East Texas Baptist University. 20 shots on 20 saves. That was his lone shutout of the year. So 2 weeks ago to this day, he had his first shutout of the year. He'll look to keep that going. The one weakness for this Arkansas team, when you look at it, their penalty minutes. This team can rack up penalty minutes like any other. Our leading guy in penalty minutes, Tyler Book, their junior defenseman, 27 penalty minutes on the year. The weakness for the Jayhawks, we'll get back to the weakness for the Jayhawks as we hit the national anthem. As we come back from the national anthem, I told you, this Arkansas team, they take penalties like no other team. And the Jayhawks, they got a lot of power play opportunities last weekend against Washington University. 3 on Friday, 7 on Saturday. They cashed in on none of them. Jayhawks 0 for 10 last weekend on the power play. They're going to need to get that going. If this Arkansas team's going to commit penalties, they got to start taking advantage of these penalties. Talked to Coach Andy McConnell before the game, a few hours before the game, before Puck Shop, and he said this game against Arkansas is a character game. This game does not count for KU for Mazda standings. It does for the Nationals, but he says, hey, this KU team, we got to start playing for the team and not for each other. If you get hit, don't retaliate. Get up, keep on going. Let the refs make the call. You know, you don't be afraid to show some emotion, but don't let it put you in the sin bin for a couple minutes. This is Jayhawk team is looking to build off that win last Saturday against Washington University. Again, I'm Ryan Cartman with you, and again, only Ryan Cartman. I'll be your sole broadcaster for these 2 games this weekend. So bear with me here as we have some fun this weekend with a great hockey series for you. We take a look for the Jayhawks. I want to take a look at this 4th line for the Jayhawks. Sam Hassenpusch from Neuss, Germany. Neuss or Neuss. Don't know exactly on left wing. Matthew Lane from Champlin, Minnesota, the freshman at center. And Tyler Nelson, again, he's doing double duty on the 1st line and that 4th line on the right wing. Sam Hassenpusch specifically, he had his first 3 goals of the season last weekend. 1 goal on Friday, 2 goals on Saturday against Washington University. Look for that 4th line maybe to make some noise, as right now it looks like our ref is talking to our penalty box officials. Congregating at center ice, seeing what we're going to come up with here. Folks, you've been waiting to hear it. Jayhawk hockey's back in Kansas. Puck drop now. Arkansas wins that puck drop, and they'll take it back. They will dump that puck in by the net of Vetter as Vetter goes out to play it. Vetter will swing it around the boards, looking for a man, looking for Woolington, getting in the battle there with Jusic. Carrying the puck now for Arkansas. That is Freeman. Freeman will dump it off now. Nice battle along the corner boards there. That's Nelson looking to win it. He does. He swings it on the right wing side to Davis. Davis tries to push it in and neutralize as he has Woolington. Woolington now reinforces with Nelson. Woolington working center. Woolington shot. He scores! Nick Woolington, the Kansas boy, scores in the Jayhawks' first game back in Kansas. Well, what a start it is. The Jayhawks' first game back here in Kansas, and 40 seconds in, they are up 1-0 over these Razorbacks, and it comes from the gentleman from Gardner, Kansas, Nick Woolington, no less. So now it's the second line's turn out here for Kansas. As Arkansas wins that faceoff, they'll try to attack here. That puck is dumped in now. Left for Motor. Motor will swing it around the boards, looking for a teammate. He finds one. That is Mark Risser, the senior out of St. Louis. Now it is Verbal. Verbal getting pressured off the puck. Nice play there by the Jayhawks. Keeping it along the blue line. That is Risser. Risser tries to move in, find a man. Nothing going there as the puck gets batted around. Left now for Aiden Siddons. He tries to clear it out. Nothing going there, though. Arkansas will wrap it behind the net of Vetter. Here is John Feeney now. Feeney tries to clear it. Cannot. Shot on goal. Saved there by Vetter. Puck now cleared out. Going the other way now. And winning that race. Look at Aiden Siddons go. Siddons just misses the puck. Here comes a wraparound attempt now for his brother Brett. No good there. As the puck stays in Arkansas territory. Big hit along the far side boards. No penalty called. Can't see, though, who is down, as now we got an icing called here against the Razorbacks. So just over a minute and a half here to go in the first period of play, and boy, a lot of opportunities for the Jayhawks. Arkansas, though, they're getting their fair share as well. Aiden Simmons had a puck on his stick along that red center circle, or that red faceoff circle, excuse me, to the right of goalkeeper Noah Goodwin, but he just couldn't put it on his stick. Went right by it. Taking the faceoff now for the Jayhawks. This is the fourth line. That is Matthew Lang. As Arkansas wins that faceoff, they look to go the other way. They will dump that puck in. Icing waved off. Malcolm Johnson to play it now. Johnson behind the net. Getting pressured there by Asher. Johnson still with it. He turns it over. Bad turnover there. As two Jayhawks collide now, this could get ugly. Arkansas now. Shot on goal. Deflected aside by Vetter. Arkansas still with the puck. That is Warden. Warden now looks to pass. Shot on goal. Deflected wide of net. Here is Hassenpush. Again, Hassenpush getting his first 3 goals of the season last weekend. He's got the hot stick. Here comes Tyler Nelson now on double duty. Nelson will circle back, work the blue line, and rethink his choices. Nelson looking for Hassenpush, missed a stick. Hassenpush with the puck now. That is Breyer working the blue line. Little wraparound attempt here, no good. Getting pressure off the puck there was the Jayhawks. Puck batted around inside Arkansas zone. Jayhawks still trying to keep it in. There's Hassenpush behind the net. Asher sticking right with him like glue. Asher pressures off the puck. Here is Woolington. That's Wasp with the shot. Blocker to side. Another shot on goal. No good. Save there by the likes of Noah Goodwin. Face-off now comes out to the right of Goodwin. That is a third line out now for the Jayhawks. Puck goes behind the net, trickles into the corner boards. Here comes Arkansas the other way. Arkansas working now. Puck goes behind the net. Battle along there. Blake Hearn tries to win it, cannot. Morrow with it. Puck played by a high stick. Keep going. Usyk with the shot, goes wide of net. Puck kept in there, nice play by Lubon. Lubon keeping it in again. And now they're going to say a hand pass there. I think they're calling a hand pass on Arkansas. So that puck will come out in the neutral zone for a face-off. Used to turning it over to my color guy here during these dead moments, but I'm going to try to fill that time as best I can. We'll find some stories to tell along the way. Coming a little bit the other way with the puck. That is Jackson Fisher along the right side. Fisher, shot on goal, glove to side. Actually keeping it with him. That is Goodwin. So just over 4 minutes into this first period of play. Kansas's first game back in Kansas for the first time in a decade. Noah Goodwin, Arkansas goalkeeper, the senior from Edmond, Oklahoma. He's been tested, but he's stood strong after giving up that first goal in the first 40 seconds to Nick Woolington. He's showing his mental toughness. Puck now behind the net of Goodwin. That will squeak out, being played along the corner boards now. That is Jason Gifford, excuse me. Risser with it now. Risser looks for a man. He does. Headman pass now. Puck now swung to Freeman. Freeman trying to dump it in behind the net of Vetter. There is Carricker with it. Puck played along the blue line now. A little hot potato there done by a couple Razorbacks. And here come the Jayhawks all the way. 2-on-1 to the hurry. Brett Siddons with his brother Aiden. Brett now will swing. Cross-ice pass for Aiden. No good. Aiden now with it, being pressured off the puck. Here comes John Feeney for some reinforcements. As here comes some pushing and shoving by the Razorbacks, playing some tough hockey. Jayhawks now regroup. They get the puck. Here comes Feeney. Feeney will decide to dump it in and opt for a line change. Jayhawks now going for a full line change, and they get it. Brett Siddons now tries to intercept the pass. As this puck goes into neutral ice, here comes Arkansas the other way. Arkansas, that is Motor. Motor tries to dump it down for Verbal. Verbal can't get to it in enough time as Dussault tries to get it out. He cannot, though. Here comes Lubon. Lubon working towards Vetter. Cross-ice pass, no good. Broken up by the skates of Dussault. Verbal now tries to put in the center of the ice. No good. Looking for Lubon. Puck goes down the other way, and icing waved off there as Aiden Siddons wins the battle to the red dot. Arkansas, though, will get control of it in the corner boards. Here is Verbal with it. As he'll leave it now for Usyk. Jayhawks now, turn it over. Brett Siddons, forehand, backhand, no good. Stopped there by Goodwin. Arkansas now within the corner boards. Here comes Verbal. Motor now. Motor works around the man. He will go into the Jayhawk zone in there cleanly as he gets pushed off the puck there by Jayhawk defender. Verbal now with it. Verbal pushed off by Malcolm Johnson. Man, Malcolm Johnson landing his body weight around here in these first 5 minutes. Nice attempt there by Lubon. Just goes up over the shoulder of Vetter. Puck now in neutral ice. That is Warden as the Jayhawks get the turnover. They try to go the other way with Woolington. Woolington, though, can't hold on as there's Lubon with it. Lubon goes cross ice. Headband pass, no good there. Just a little too far in front, and icing will be called here against Arkansas. Whew, lots of talking over here, folks. Nobody else to turn it over to. Staying with me here. But, hey, the silence speaks strong, so we'll do the best we can as I experiment with this for the first time. Face-off comes out to the left of Goodwin, won by the Jayhawks. Shot on goal. Deflected aside there by an Arkansas defender. KU now with the puck behind the net. Shot on goal. Tipped aside there by another Arkansas defender. Puck dumped in there by Zadakis. Third line defense for the Jayhawks is out. Jayhawks now get the puck. They're working along behind the net of Goodwin. That is Fisher with it. Fisher shot on goal. Hits the post. Opportunity there for Lamb to get it. Couldn't corral it. Jayhawks now behind the net. Pass out for Fisher. No good. As now it's turned over. Back to Arkansas. Here comes Landon Miller with it. Miller, headman pass. Gets broken up by two Jayhawks. Now we got some fighting going along the sideboards here. Puck back to Miller. He looks for another headman pass. This time for Asher. Broken up as it's Fisher now. Some sloppy play here in these last 30 seconds. Both teams turning it over in neutral ice as Arkansas now looks to make a push on the forecheck. And they do. Breyer gets pushed aside. Arkansas now coming. Here's Warden. Warden, though, can't hang on to the puck as the Jayhawks look to come the other way. This is Sidden. Sidden shot wide of net. That was Tyler Nelson, excuse me. Jayhawks now with it. Centering pass. Shot on goal. Blocker aside there by Goodwin. Nice save. Nelson now with it, working the blue line. Leaves it for Johnson. Johnson now along the blue line. Dumps it down for Davis. Johnson now. Johnson. Cross-ice pass, no good. Lang now. Fourth line out here for the Jayhawks. Lang tries to find someone behind the net, no good, broken up. That is Risher with the puck now, getting pressured off though. Nice play on the forecheck. Jayhawks shot on goal, stuffed by the likes of Goodwin. Arkansas wins the face-off to the left of Goodwin. KU, though, able to turn it over now in their territory. This is Aiden Siddons with the puck. He will turn it over, though, and now it's Nolan Hall with it. First time we're calling Hall's name tonight. Hurd now with it. He'll try to dump it in. No good, though. Hits off the shin of an Arkansas defender. Hurd now with the puck. The defenseman from Orchard Park, New York. Here come the Jayhawks with it. Shot on goal. Just too high of the crossbar. Jayhawks in some good shots on goal, just missing. Puck now played in the corner boards. Nice forechecking by the Jayhawks, but it'll come out into neutral ice as they got to retreat and go on the retreat. Razorbacks now with the puck. That's Kilgore with it. Headman pass now. Here comes Freeman streaking down Main Street. Freeman, rebound opportunity. What a glove save there by Kai Vetter. Kai Vetter showing off with some glove hand larceny as now we have some extracurriculars after the fact. And Aiden Siddon's going to get called aside here. He's going to go to the sin bin. Put a little cross check there after the whistle on a Razorback. So the lone penalty here will be calling Aiden Siddons. It'll be a 2-minute roughing call against Aiden. As we did 9:58 mark here in the first period, as we got an ice crew out now for the first time for the Jayhawks. Unless they're at Cable Dahmer, they get an ice crew out here to help clean up the ice. So that should help give the players a better edge along the ice, get some of this extra snow off. As now we get a chance to recuperate and to take a breath. I am Ryan Cartman here at Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk here in Overland Park, Kansas. Jayhawk hockey returning to Kansas for the first time in a decade. Jayhawks lead 1-0 in this game, thanks to the likes of Nick Willington, the freshman left winger from Gardner, Kansas, just south of us here in Overland Park. Jayhawks coming off a win last weekend against Washington University out in St. Louis. A nice 7-2 win. Kai Vetter, the starting goalie tonight, he was in net for that win. He got 25 saves on 27 shots. You could call that a good day for Kai Vetter in his office. So the Jayhawks here will be down a man. They will be on the penalty kill. They gave up one power play goal last weekend against Washington University, and that was it. Special teams on the penalty kill side has been pretty strong for these Jayhawks. On the power play side, though, not so much. 0 for 10 cold streak last weekend against Wash U. Hey, folks, we get it. It's the first weekend here for KU games at Blue Hawk, and it takes our snow crew just a little longer to get the snow removal off the ice. But we'll be ready for Arkansas Razorback power play here just soon. Arkansas, last time they played on Friday against East Texas Baptist University. That name's going to fool me. They went 1 for 3 on the power play, so they found success on their power play last time out a couple weeks ago, coming off rest week. It is Arkansas on the power play now. Shot wide of net. No good there. Arkansas pressure now behind Vetter's net. Puck now at the blue line. Pass intended for Lubon goes off his shin. Zadakis tries to clear it out. Nice work at the blue line there by Thomas Verbal, keeping it in for the Razorbacks. As here comes the Jayhawks now. That is Tyler Nelson trying to get around the man. Cannot, though, as that is Zach Kilgore now pushing him off the puck. Kilgore, big number 75 for these Razorbacks. The junior defenseman out of Fenton, Missouri. Here comes Lubon now streaking up Main Street. Gets pushed off the puck, though. That time by Johnson. 1:10 to go in this penalty kill for the Jayhawks. 2-minute roughing penalty against Aiden Siddons. Here's Lubon now with it. Centering pass, no good there for Motor. Another centering pass for Motor. He shoots it wide. He had an opening. What a save there by Kai Vetter, sticking out that right leg for these Jayhawks. Arkansas now with the puck. Glove save there by Vetter as he'll hold on to it. There's 8:46 to go in this first period and 49 seconds to go on this penalty kill for the Jayhawks. Both teams opting for a line change here on this power play. Jayhawks penalty kill has been strong. They're showing it so far. Arkansas, though, has had a couple good scoring opportunities, just couldn't cash it in. Roberts now trying to deflect the puck off. That was number 40, Mark Risser. He didn't know where the puck was. He thought it was cleared. Arkansas now with it. Puck deflected. Cross-ice pass attempted there for Warden. Warden has it on the stick. He'll dump it back for Asher. Asher tries to center. No good as Roberts will clear it out into neutral ice. 20 seconds to go now on this power play for the Razorbacks. As that puck is cleared again. As it is Freeman who goes to retreat and grab it. 10 seconds to go now on the power play for the Razorbacks. Puck turned over now. That is Bullard with it. Bullard will dump it into Arkansas territory. As time expires on the power play for Arkansas, Kansas clean on the penalty kill, 1 for 1 tonight, as the coaches will have Aiden Siddons stay out here. Hearn now with the shot, deflected in front of the net, wide. Siddons now with it, swing and a miss for Aiden Siddons. Kilgore now with it, Kilgore passes it up to a teammate. Puck into neutral ice now as KU will have to retreat. As here comes Kilgore now streaking with it along the left wing side. Tries to dangle around a man, can't, as he goes behind the net. Kilgore, defenseman, not afraid to play some offense. We've seen it tonight. We've seen it this season for the Razorbacks. Kilgore, the only man on this team to split time between the D2 and the D3 team for these Razorbacks. Been most of his time, though, with the D3 team. Puck bounced around in Arkansas ice, and they get the puck, and they get control of it, as here comes the Razorback streaking up the ice. That is Cretin with a shot, and that's gloved aside there by Vetter. He'll off to hold on to it. So 13 minutes and change gone in this first period. KU up early against these Razorbacks, courtesy of a Nick Woolington goal, 40 seconds into the first period of this game. Arkansas wins that face-off. Cleared out now. Here comes a breakaway opportunity. Feeney shot on goal. Tried to go 5-hole. Nice save there by Goodwin. As here comes Arkansas the other way now. That's Kubel with it. Lubon, excuse me. Lubon now behind the net. Looks for a man. He'll reset. Lubon center and pass for Motor. Motor will dump it now down to the blue line. Here is Miller with it. Miller leaves it for Lubon. Lubon now. Center and pass, no good there. Deflected by some Jayhawk defenders. There is Verbal. Verbal pressured off the puck there by Jayhawk. That was Duso. Here is Wasmith with it. Wasmith will turn it over. Shot now by the Razorbacks. Gets deflected in front of the net. Motor now with it. Here's Miller. Miller for Lubon. Can't get him in time. Duso tries to clear. Not enough strength, though, on that clearing opportunity. Duso will try for a second time. He clears it out that time, though. Misses his headband pass for Feeney as Arkansas goes for a line change on defense. Duso now with the puck. He'll tip it up to Siddons as here comes the Jayhawks with the line change of their own. Davis now. Davis gets pressure off the puck there. Seems like the pace of play has slowed down a bit for this team. Seems like they wasted all the gas in their tanks within these first 15 minutes of play, and now it's getting a little slow out here. Kilgore now with the puck behind his net. He'll wait for his offense to reset. Freeman with it. Pass for Davis now. Or attempted pass. Davis, though, picks it up for the Jayhawks. Arkansas now with it. Here is Verbal now. Verbal working along the right wing side. That's Jason Gifford, actually. Gifford, though, enters offsides. It'll be a neutral zone faceoff coming up here. Face-off coming in the neutral zone after an offsides called on Jason Gifford. I think one of his teammates entered the zone just a hair too early for him to enter cleanly. Jayhawks win that face-off, though, off to shoot it down, and icing waved off here. Might have hitched off the stick of a Razorback. Either way, Razorbacks with it now. That is Gifford. Gifford with control of the puck. He'll shoot it up along the glass. Can't clear it out, though, as Sudeikis keeps it in. Sudeikis will wrap it around the corner boards for Davis. Davis getting pressured off the puck there. Coming away with it is the Razorbacks. That is Carricker. Carricker will leave it for Kilgore's. Here come the Razorbacks. Kilgore's seen a lot of time on ice this game. There's Wasmith with the puck now. Wasmith will work it up. Pass into the ice. Working the blue line there. Nice job by Tyler Nelson. Ever so sweet dangles by Nelson. Nelson trying to stay with the puck. Cannot. As Razorbacks look to clear it out, they can't. That's Travis Breyer. Breyer shot on goal. Kicked aside there by Goodwin and out of play. So as I said, it seems like these last few minutes for both sides have slowed down in play. I don't know if anything is out of tank, if guys are just wiped. But KU played last weekend, Arkansas 2 weekends ago. So these teams are relatively fresh. Of course, KU a little more fresh than the Razorbacks. Arkansas with the puck. They'll turn it over. There's Fisher with the shot. Kicked aside there by Goodwin. So here's Kilgore with it now. Kilgore, center and pass. The ref deflected it. And Arkansas, though, will regain control of the puck. Here is number 92. That is Jusic. Jusic shot on goal. Little glove hand save there. Too easy for Kai Vetter. As the extracurriculars are coming up a little bit after the whistles now. Refs, though, looking to keep control of this game. Swing bringing black here. Just looking at the stands here for this game. This is one of the best attended games I have seen, minus the Border Showdown, for Jayhawk hockey. Way more seats here than at Independence Community Ice. That is for sure. Here's Lubon with it. Shot deflected up in front by Duso. That is Hassan Push. Hassan Push now with it. He clears it out. Leaves it for Tyler Nelson. Nelson along the right wing side. Nelson, go forehand. He'll deke. Tyler Nelson, he scores! Tyler Nelson, shoot that arrow into the night sky here in Overland Park. Jayhawks up 2-0 over the Razorbacks. Tyler Nelson showing off what he does best. That is dangle, fake the backhand, went the forehand, and he had Goodwin on skates, figuratively in that sense. As now it's the second line, beg my pardon, coming out for the Jayhawks as Arkansas wins control of the faceoff. 3 minutes to go now in this first period. Jayhawks take a 2-0 lead over the Razorbacks, courtesy of a Nick Woolington goal and of a Tyler Nelson goal. Feeney now trying to battle for the puck along the corner boards. He can't get it. As now it is Brett Siddons for the Jayhawks trying to battle it out. Kilgore gets it though, turns it over now to a Jayhawk. Aiden Siddons now able to regain control of the puck. He'll look to enter cleanly. He does as he gets tripped up, and that'll get called any day of the week. And it'll be a tripping call going against the Razorbacks. Jayhawks with their first power play opportunity of the night. It'll be a 2-minute tripping minor here as we wait for the number to come up along the scoreboard. That's going against number 79. That is Landon Miller. Make that 24 penalty minutes for Landon Miller on the season. So the Jayhawks looking to snap out of the cold spell here on their power play. After going 0 for 10 last weekend, they get their first opportunity of the night, a full one here in the second period as Arkansas, though, comes away. Working down Main Street, that is Tanner Freeman. Freeman, though, will turn it over. That is Roberts with it. Do so now. He'll be behind the net. Here comes Brett Siddons now along the left wing side looking to make something happen. Siddons enters the Razorback zone. Siddons now with it. Untouched. He goes in. Does that puck squeak behind? It does! That puck squeaks behind. Goodwin and tipping in for the Jayhawks. Tipping it in was getting the number now. 27, Aiden Siddons with the goal. It's the Siddons show here in Overland Park. Aiden, a couple minutes removed from going to the box for a roughing, gets a tip-in goal of his own. That puck squeaks in between the legs of Noah Goodwin, goaltender for Arkansas. Make it a 3-0 lead for the Jayhawks. As now this penalty will have to get removed for Arkansas. I think they're just going to play on anyway. The scoreboard still shows the penalty against Landon Miller. They'll have to get that removed, though, but I think they'll play on with it on there anyway, as it's 5-on-5 hockey now. Here come the Jayhawks looking to add some more insurance to their already early lead, and a good idea there by Noah Goodwin just to cover up that puck. You don't want that damage to leak out any further if you're a Razorback. Try to keep it at 3-0. .145 to go here in the first period. I'm Ryan Cartman, taking you on this journey here. Jayhawks return to Kansas to play some hockey for the first time in a decade. Jayhawks keep it in the center of the ice there. That is Woolington left alone. He already has the goal tonight, but he got pressure off the puck there in a hurry. Here's Davis now. It's the first line out for the Jayhawks. Arkansas tries to clear it. They cannot. Nice play there by Zadakis to keep it in. Woolington now tries to keep it in. That's Breyer. Now he'll swing it around the boards looking for his defensive partner, Zadakis. Zadakis will say, hey, I'll take it the other way. Here's Woolington now along the corner boards. As a whole mesh of players kick that puck around looking to free it. Arkansas gets to change the break their way as they work up the right side of the ice. That is Carricker with it. Carricker will leave it for a man, but Breyer gets to it first. He'll send it the other way. Under a minute now to go here in this first period of play. Davis with the puck now. As he'll get pressured off, turn it over. As that puck just left there at the red dot, Nick Willington says, don't mind if I do, I'll pick that up. Johnson with the puck now along the blue line. He can't keep it in. Race for the puck now. It goes Arkansas's way. Verbal gets the puck. Way to lay off that hit by the Jayhawks. Centering pass attempt, no good. Shot on goal again, no good. Save there by Vetter. 15 seconds to go now in this first period. Risser with the puck. Risser pressured aside. Arkansas with it. Centering pass, no good there. Looking for Verbal. 5 seconds to go. Arkansas has got to get a shot off right now. Shot on goal. Kicked aside there by Vetter. One more shot. Blocker aside there by Kai Vetter. Kai Vetter, have yourself a first period, young man. So the Jayhawks take an early 3-0 lead into the first intermission break, courtesy of Nick Willington. 40 seconds in to the game, followed by Tyler Nelson, and then Aiden Siddons having a power play goal. Jayhawks opening their new home early here in Overland Park to a nice reception. We'll be back with you after the first intermission. Stay tuned here. You're watching on the KU Hockey YouTube channel. Back here in Overland Park, Kansas. Yes, Kansas. We are back for some second period play here between the Arkansas Razorbacks and your University of Kansas Jayhawks. Jayhawks out to an early 3-0 lead here tonight. I am Ryan Cartman. I'll be taking you along this journey here of these final 2 periods to play here as the Jayhawks return to play in Kansas for the first time in a decade. The Jayhawks players late getting out on the ice. Just saw assistant coach Chase Pruitt go to the locker room. I don't know if the boys knew it was time to come out, so we'll be waiting on that in the meantime. Here they come now. Kai Vetter leading them out. Kai, what a game he is having so far tonight. Stopped all shots on him. Again, unfortunately, no shots on goal statistics for tonight for you guys, so can't tell you how many. I can just tell you that he has stopped them. So that is really all that matters at the end of the day. But Kai, great night tonight. Had some nice glove fan saves, some nice blocker saves too. On the other side of the ice, when it comes to goaltending, Nova Goodwin gave up 3 goals, 40 seconds in. The latter 2 with a few minutes to go in the first period. In that middle part, though, man, his kick saves were looking nice and tight. Those leg pads were serving him well due justice. We'll see Goodwin, though, see how tough his mental is. Looking both ways, though, the game in that middle part, after that first goal in the first 40 seconds by Nick Woolington, kind of slowed down a little bit both ways as we were ready for puck drop here as Kansas wins it. That is Caleb Dusso with it. Play slowed down a little bit both ways, it felt like, as icing here will be waved off. Play slowed down, I'll just try to say this again, a little bit both ways until Tyler Nelson put in that second goal for the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks kind of picked it up. Arkansas, though, been playing a little bit slow for most of that first period. See if they pick it up here as they go on the attack. Turned over in the neutral zone. Back to Arkansas now. Here is Motor. Motor's shot blocked in front there by Dusso. As here come the Jayhawks. Nice play, though, by Kilgore to get that puck and send it out of harm's way. Delayed offsides on the Jayhawks. They touch up. Kilgore now with it. He'll feed it up. That is Lubon. Kilgore with it now behind the net. He'll wait for his offense to get set. It does. Lubon now with it. He'll work. He'll coast left to right. Lubon now with it. He'll shoot. Kicked aside there by Vetter. Davis now. He'll streak up the right wing side. Davis puts a easy, nice, light shot on goal. Nothing doing there. Easy save there for the likes of Goodwin. So, folks, I said Tyler Nelson, he scored a goal. That second goal of the 3 in that first period, that was only his second goal on the season. 2 goals, 12 assists now for Tyler Nelson. You wouldn't believe it coming from a guy like him, but he's been getting the majority of his points this season through assists. He's top 4 in ACHA Division III when it comes to assist. Arkansas now with the puck along the corner boards. So that puck now comes behind the net. That is Miller. Miller now for Gifford. Gifford up for Freeman. Turned over now. Here comes Brett Siddons the other way. Siddons, headman pass for Feeney. Feeney tries to catch up to it. Cannot as Miller takes control of that puck. He'll turn it over, though, in his own territory. A big no-no there as here are the Jayhawks. Cross-ice pass for Siddons. Siddons now looking for help. He'll find it in the form of Breyer. Breyer able to keep that dancing puck in. Feeney dumps it behind the net. No one home, though. And there's Brett Siddons, though, with it. Siddons now. Nice play there by Sam Carricker. Getting it off the puck there are Brett Siddons. Here are the Jayhawks out. Breyer, slapper, no good wide. Had an open net, couldn't connect. Feeney now, another cross ice for Breyer. Breyer tries to reach for it, cannot. Breyer will retreat, had that puck on the stick, deflected off though as he races after it. Johnson with it now. As it's turned over now, here comes Gifford the other way. Breyer on the back check. Gifford fighting him off. Nice job there by Gifford. Gifford will leave it. Arkansas now with it. That's Asher. Asher shot on goal. Blocker to side there by Vetter. Keeping it in the blue line there is Freeman. There is Hall now. Hall will turn it over to the Jayhawks. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. Here come the Jayhawks. Going forehand, backhand, no good there. That was Tyler Nelson. Nice save there by Goodwin. Tyler Nelson with it again. Jayhawks trying to make something happen here. Can't find anything, though. Arkansas tries the other way. Trying to keep it in, though, is the Jayhawks. Here's Nelson now. Nelson already at goal tonight, looking to make it 2. Nelson will dangle. Centering pass, no good. Slapper, no good there. Kicked aside by Goodwin. There is Hassenpush now with the puck, trying to regain control for KU. Pressured off by 3 Razorbacks. And the Razorbacks will clear it behind the net of Vetter, as it is Jayhawks now to get reset on offense. Neutral zone pass. Kilgore will kick it up into KU territory. Shot wide by Boder there, as it'll go all the way back now into Arkansas territory. Hall now. Hall cross-ice pass, couldn't connect with Verbal, as Breyer will regain control. He's been on the ice now, Travis Breyer has for a little bit. Shot on goal, no good. Deflected there by Vetter. Don't know if that's supposed to be a shot, more of a centering pass, but either way, Vetter got to it. Arkansas now with it in their territory. That is Verbal. Verbal will circle behind the net, as now it's a delayed penalty here called on KU. 6-on-5 now for the Jayhawks, as Goodwin makes his way to the bench. Here is Lubon. Lubon now, centering pass, touched up there by KU, and it'll be Arkansas. Their chance to get a second power play opportunity of the night. Didn't see what the penalty was exactly. I'll get a view of it here. It is a hooking call here going against Sam Hassenpush, the grad student from Germany, Neuss, Germany to be exact. He will sit for 2 as Arkansas gets their second attempt on the power play. Arkansas's first attempt had a couple scoring chances here and there, some open nets, just couldn't connect. KU got to play cleaner on that penalty kill if you're the Jayhawks. Can't risk Arkansas getting back in this game with a power play goal. Arkansas wins the faceoff, though, as it's turned over to the Jayhawks. Jayhawks now with it. They have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. That's Siddons, cross-size for Fisher. No good. Nice save there by Goodwin. Siddons again, no good. And Goodwin covered up for a second, tried to let go and give it to a defenseman, but whistle blew early as Goodwin tries to plead his case as to why the whistle shouldn't have blown so early. But either way, that faceoff will stay in Arkansas territory, something you do not like at all if you're Goodwin. 1:44 to go for the Jayhawks to kill on this power play. Arkansas wins control of the faceoff. That's Kilgore behind his net. Arkansas now with it along the right wing side. Pass intercepted there. Nice play by the Jayhawks and Blake Hearn. Here comes Hearn, the defenseman, the other way. Hearn tried a centering pass. Nothing close. Easy kick save there for Goodwin. That is Lubon now with it. Pressure off the puck there by Siddons, able to gain control of it still. Nice job by Lubon to stave off the pressure. Kilgore now behind the net. Kilgore trying to get it out. He does, as Arkansas has just over a minute to go on this power play opportunity, their second of the night. That's Verbal with it. Jayhawks, nice job pressuring these Razorbacks off the puck, not letting them sniff much on the second power play opportunity. Verbal again. Centering pass opportunity, broken aside by Duso. Nice job to keep it in, though, by Lubon. Verbal now. Cross-ice pass, no good. Tried to reach Gifford as Gifford lost an edge as here come the Jayhawks the other way. 37 seconds to go on the power play. Brett Siddons works in. Broken up, though, by Lubon. Headman pass attempted for Carricker. Couldn't connect there. Kilgore with the puck now. Kilgore reaches for Lubon as Lubon will circle around. 19 seconds to go now on the power play for the Razorbacks. A 2-minute penalty to Hassenpush for a hook. 10 seconds now. Jayhawks dump it in. Rister now with the puck. As look at Goodwin. He is slamming his stick down the ice, trying to motivate his team as Hassenpush comes out of the box. Even strength now, both sides. Man, Goodwin, some of the hardest stick slams I've seen out of a goalie ever in my lifetime. really trying to motivate his team to do something on offense. He's been doing as much as he can on defense as a goalie, but, man, he's got to get his offense going. Here comes the Jayhawks with the puck now to the right of Goodwin. Brett Siddons decides to circle around. Brett with it, gets pressured off there as that puck will get cleared into neutral ice. Just under 13 minutes to go now in this first period as we get a chance to take a quick breather. Shot on goal there by Asher. Deflected aside by Vetter as the Jayhawks regain control of the puck, and they'll dump it down the length of the ice. This will be an easy icing call to make. So with just over 12 minutes to go in this second period, Jayhawks up 3-0. All three of those goals coming in the first period via the likes of Nick Wollington, Tyler Nelson, and Aiden Siddons. He was on the power play. Something that Jayhawks desperately needed, a power play goal, and they got it. Jayhawks win the faceoff to the right of Vetter. Kept in, though, by the Razorbacks. That is Davis now. Davis, shot on goal, no good, as Vetter covers up with his glove. Vetter giving his stick a little business to one of the Razorbacks. Nothing coming from it, though. Face-off comes to the right of Vetter now. Won by the Razorbacks. Kilgore, shot on goal. Easy glove fan save there for Kai Vetter. Man, watching Kai come into the rink tonight and in the locker room, he just, man, you could tell from the moment he stepped into this facility, he had a face on saying, hey, you don't want to mess with me. I'm in the zone. And so far, Kai Vetter in the zone. That puck goes to neutral ice, and it's going to be delayed offsides here. That puck got over the blue line. Arkansas is going to have to touch up. Kai Vetter, again, 25 for 27 last Saturday in his outing against Washington University. He's feeling it so far with a shutout through half the game so far tonight. Knock on wood, though, that stays. Jayhawks now with the puck. They try to clear it out, and they do. Winning the race to the puck. That is Aiden Siddons. Icing waved off. Aiden already with a goal to his name tonight on the power play. Looking to make it another maybe as this puck gets battled for along the corner boards. Coming out with it's Brett Siddons. Brett now will go around the net. Getting pressured off by Lubal. He shoots. He scores! John Feeney via the likes of Brett Siddons getting pressured off the puck. They point to each other saying, hey, you're the man. No, you're the man. Jayhawks either way make it a 4-0 lead over the Razorbacks. Jayhawks win that face-off. As here come the Jayhawks again, trying to get another goal here, just under halfway through this second period of play. As now we're going to have a penalty called here to be a cross-check. Seeing who it's going against. It's going against Arkansas here. So just after the Arkansas got off the power play, they go on the penalty kill here. It's going to be a 2-minute cross-check served by Thomas Verbal, the junior forward out of Franklin, Tennessee. Jayhawks 1 for 1 tonight on the power play so far. Special teams has been strong. They're trying to make it 2 power play goals. Brett Siddons with the puck after the Jayhawks win the faceoff. Shot wide of net. Had an opening, couldn't find it. Arkansas tries to clear it out. They do, as the Jayhawks are going to have to retreat the length of the ice. Kai Vetter now will go out of his net to play the puck. Do so now behind the net. Do so will dump it now. That is Nelson. Kilgore will clear it out of harm's way as Deuce will go back to retreat it. Here come the Jayhawks now. As Brett Siddons working off pressure. Brett Siddons going 1-on-3 now, working his way down Main Street. Can't find anything though. Pass, Roberts, sticked aside there by Goodwin. Man, Zach Roberts had an opening, but Goodwin just shot it off of Goodwin's stick, actually. It was less of what Goodwin did and more of just a shot placement by Zach Roberts, hitting right off the stick of Goodwin up into the nets. Minute 16 to go on the power play for the Jayhawks. We're at the 10-minute mark here in this second period of play. I am Ryan Cartman here, along with nobody else, just me, for this weekend, bringing you coverage of this series between the Razorbacks and the Jayhawks. That is Luke Lamb. He scores! Rebound opportunity for Lamb. He puts it home, giving the Jayhawks their second power play goal of the night. And Luke Lamb saw that puck in front of the net after a rebound by Goodwin and said, "Hey, Mom, look what I found." And he puts it into the net, giving the Jayhawks now extra insurance, a 5-0 lead. And if this isn't what the Jayhawks needed, I don't know what is. KU now wins the puck. They're already working now in Arkansas territory. That is Johnson with it. Johnson looking to center it. He does, but will retreat there. That was Lane's retreating, as now the puck gets shot the other way. Vetter out of his net to play it. He'll bounce it off the boards. Turned over by Arkansas. Here comes KU the other way. KU, though, turns it over. That's Hall now shooting it the length of the ice into behind the net of Vetter. Headman pass. That's Nelson. 1-on-1. Getting shot. Nelson dangles. He can't get it as he gets shoved into the net. As a ref's arm is up, they might give a penalty shot here. We'll see what they call. Nelson definitely got slashed something of the likes a little bit. We'll see what our referees call here. It will not be a penalty shot for Nelson. They did not say he had a clear scoring opportunity. So it'll be KU to go on the power play yet again. Nelson with a great opportunity. Couldn't get to go to be a cross check against Arkansas. We'll see what number they put up there. Against number 49, that is Nolan Hall. Just called his name a minute ago after dumping the puck in by the net of Vetter. He'll go sit for 2 in the sin bin. Jayhawks already 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. As Ice Crew's trying to come out here to shovel off the snow. Oh, it is a penalty shot opportunity. Here comes Tyler Nelson with it. Nelson with the puck. He goes forehand, can't get it. Poked aside there by the likes of Goodwin. Folks, I apologize about that. I was paying attention to the snow removal crew, and Tyler Nelson took a penalty shot, and I didn't even see it. Saw the back half of it, and that was about it. I was expecting the Ice Crew to come out. I saw them put Nolan Hall on the penalty board, but he doesn't even sit. So it is 5-on-5 hockey after that penalty shot opportunity. I got confused there. They put Hall's penalty on there. I was thinking we were going to break here and the Jayhawks were going to get a power play opportunity, but no, it was a penalty shot. So my apologies for missing that. At least we got it on video for you guys. So Arkansas wins that face-off after that penalty shot attempt for the Jayhawks as Arkansas clears it down the length of the ice. Icing waved off here. Jayhawks with the behind the net of Vetter. Jayhawks working up the left side of the ice. Press shot the puck there by Kilgore. Here comes Lubon with it. Headman pass. Big hit in the middle of the ice. That is Malcolm Johnson laying it down. Man, has he been showing off his strength tonight. Puck now at the red line. Played there by Adam Jusic. That's Kilgore now. Kilgore leaves it for Verbal. Verbal will circle around, rethink what he wants to do. Leaves it for Motor. Turned over in neutral ice. Here are the Jayhawks now. Fisher shot. Deflected aside there by Verbal. Shot couldn't get through. As the puck gets played back into neutral ice. Wasmith with it. He tries to dump it down. As now we're going to get a penalty called here. Think this is going on the Razorbacks. It is, as, man, the Jayhawks get a go on the power play again. And that is Thomas Verbal sitting for the second time tonight. They are calling a high stick here on Thomas Verbal. So the Jayhawks at the 7:35 mark in the second period get the chance to go again on another power play. So here comes the snow removal crew out. Thought they were going to come out before the penalty shot for Tyler Nelson. And I just missed it because I was looking at the snow removal crew. Thought they might have had a door jammed, but nope, it was just a penalty shot. As the snow removal crew makes their way off. Face off here will come to the left of Goodwin. So face off to the left of Goodwin here, won by the Razorbacks. Kilgore with it, tries to clear it out. Can't. Roberts, nice job keeping it in. Here's Tyler Nelson now. Nelson, cross-ice pass. That's Aiden Siddons with it. Leaves it for Nelson. Nelson now works the center of the ice. Took a stick up high. No call there. Don't know if that stick actually hit him, but it came up close to his mask. Here's Aiden Siddons now. Aiden with it in the center of the ice. Aiden shot on goal, deflected wide. No good. As that is Usyk trying to clear it out. Cannot. Kept in there by Roberts yet again. Duso now with it. Duso will go and work the blue line here. Duso for Nelson. Nelson now. Brett Siddons. Siddons shot it. Man. Shot it looking like he was trying to shoot it for the moon right there. Missed everything and anything. So talking to the players before this game, specifically Zach Zadakis, the third-line defenseman for these Jayhawks, he told me during practice these boards are lively, and sure enough tonight, man, these boards are lively. The puck is flying off them. Boards are known to be a little dull out in Independence, but here, man, they are bouncing like it's nothing. Jayhawks now with the puck in their territory. Already out to a 5-0 lead here with 6.5 to go in this second period of play. Malcolm Johnson with it for Feeney. Feeney now. Hearn. Hearn to Feeney. Feeney shot wide. Hearn now for Johnson. Johnson cross-ice pass looking for Lamb. Couldn't find him. Lamb already with a goal tonight. He has it. Lamb shot. Deflected in front of the net by Kilgore. Siddons with it. No good. As Arkansas finally regains control of the puck, they do not. Here's Hearn now. Hearn, shot, deflected into the glass. Luke Lamb now with it as Goodwin sticks that puck aside. Lamb now for Feeney. Feeney stays with the puck. There's Lamb. Lamb now. There's Johnston along the blue line. Power play over. Hearn now. Center and pass, no good. Hearn, cross ice for Feeney. Feeney shot. Deflected aside there by Goodwin. Goodwin doesn't have a glove right now. Goodwin's playing without a glove. The refs finally realize that, and they allow Goodwin to pick up his glove as they blow that whistle. Man, scary there for Goodwin playing without a glove. Who knows what could have come of that if he had to play a puck with his hand. I don't know how that would have worked. So that time, nothing doing for the power play opportunity for the Jayhawks. They are now 2 for 3 on the night. I would say that's some pretty good odds, though. I would be more than happy with that as a Jayhawk. Face off to left to Goodwin. He's getting screened up in front, has to lean around a couple men. And yep, he got screened, and there you go. Jayhawks score again, make it 6-0 for KU. This time it's the likes of Tyler Nelson, his second goal of the night. Face off after that second goal of the night by Nelson, won by the Razorbacks. Here they come. That's Gifford working towards Vetter. He collides with Vetter actually, and this might start some extracurriculars. We're gonna have to watch here what exactly happens. Gifford's going to be sitting. I think he's trying to plead his case that he got shoved into the net by a Jayhawk, but either way, a little deja vu here. Jayhawks back on the power play. Didn't see what they called Gifford for exactly. Don't have a PA announcer with us, so won't be able to get that call. Figure it's going to be some sort of goalie interference call, though. So Gifford goes to the sin bin to sit for 2, and it's the Jayhawks again back out on the power play with just under 5 minutes to go in the second period of play. Brett Siddons with it. Shot wide. Do so will pick up that loose change. Do so now. Roberts. Roberts to Nelson. Nelson back to Roberts. Roberts for Dussault at the red dot. Cross-ice pass for Nelson. Roberts looks to shoot, fakes. Dussault now. He'll shoot wide. Nelson dangles around a man. Nelson works in. Glove slide high, no good. Just above the crossbar. As that puck goes out, Roberts with it. Minute 25 to go on the power play. Gifford sitting in a box for 2. There is Asher with it. Asher looks to clear. Cannot. That is Miller. Miller will dump it back, surprisingly, for Risser, as Risser has to play this as it's turned over now. Here to Jayhawks. Jayhawks. Siddons. Shot. No good. Goodwin falls over as he gets back up. Shot on goal again. High. Blocker to side there by Goodwin. Jayhawks with the puck still. Brett Siddons with it. Aiden Siddons now shot wide. Roberts with it. Roberts for Brett Siddons. Brett Siddons shot. Got it in there by Goodwin. Nice save there by Brett Goodwin. As 43 seconds to go now on the power play opportunity for the Jayhawks. Had a great opportunity there. Braden Asher decided to fling the puck back to teammate Mark Risser. First of all, missed him. Second of all, probably not the best decision. Probably could have shot that puck down to ice. Obviously no icing since you're on the penalty kill, but either way, no harm, no foul for the Razorbacks. Johnson with it. Now for Hearn. Hearn will shoot it up ice. Jayhawks with it now along the far boards. Nice stick handling moves there. Puck now passed back. That is the Jayhawks up in front of the net. There is number 16, Bullard. Couldn't get anything to go there. Nice save by Goodwin. So as we start to reach the 3-minute mark here in the second period, there's 14 seconds to go on this power play opportunity for the Jayhawks. Had one major opportunity, couldn't find anything. Razorbacks seem to be clamping up a little bit more on this penalty kill. Good for them if you're the Razorbacks. You're looking for any positives. It's that this penalty kill is looking to find its groove here with these last 2 power play opportunities for the Jayhawks as there's 4 seconds to go now. That puck's a neutral ice, and that's all going to do it as Thomas Verbal comes out of the box. Jason Gifford, comes out of the box. Delayed offsides against Arkansas, and Gifford's just going to touch up and take it. So Jayhawks, 3 goals in the first period. So far, 3 goals in the second. They'll like that another. But I think if you're a Jayhawk, you're content with this lead. But, hey, you want more. If you're the Razorbacks, you're just thinking, hey, chip away 1 goal at a time. You never know what can happen. And, hey, even if you don't win, at least get some momentum going in tomorrow afternoon's game against these same Jayhawks. Puck now behind the net of Vetter as the Jayhawks go to play it. Even strength hockey now. Kilgore with the puck. He'll leave it. Turns it over, actually, to the Jayhawks. Here comes Tyler Nelson along the right wing side. Nelson with some assistance. Nelson can't gain control of that puck as Nelson lays down a man. As now Nelson gets laid down, and there takes a knee to the face. And now we have some extracurriculars along the right side as no whistles called here as we keep play going. Tyler Nelson and Jason Gifford got tangled up, and nothing was called there as it's getting a little chippy now along the ice. Here come the Jayhawks with it. Jayhawks now, shot on goal, no good. Turned aside there by Goodwin. Puck behind the net now, as now some guys are pushing each other around. Here you go, wide open opportunity. That's Austin Push. Austin Push, though, couldn't get the puck on the stick. Shot on goal goes high of Goodwin. 1:37 to go now in this first period. Little shot on goal there by Wasmith goes wide. Jayhawks still with control of the puck. That's Lane with it. Lane, slapper there. Hits a man in front. That was Austin Push laying down, and it hits him as the Razorbacks now regain control of neutral ice, trying to make something happen. There's Verbal with it. Verbal as that puck gets dumped into the corner boards now. Verbal with it. Passes it off to Hall. Hall couldn't connect as now the Jayhawks go the other way. 3-on-2. Brett Siddons centers. And sticked aside there by Goodwin as the goal comes off its bearings. And we're going to have a stoppage there as the goal comes off its bearings. It's been getting a little chippy here in these last couple minutes. Oh, boy, some old-school hockey here. Guys taking some cheap shots at each other on the ground. Refs not calling it. Hey, why not let them play? But at the same time, refs got to make sure they keep control of this game before it potentially gets a little too out of hand. Face-off now comes to the right of Goodwin. Won by the Razorbacks initially, then the Jayhawks. Now back to the Razorbacks, and now back to the Jayhawks. Neither team knows who wants to have the puck, and I guess Arkansas will take it. So here comes Arkansas now with the puck along the left wing side. That was Wittrick with it. He'll turn it over as this puck was shot down the length of the ice. Arkansas looking for an icing, but it was tipped off the stick of a Razorback, so play continues. Jayhawks with the puck. That's Siddons now in the corner. Siddons now laying on the ice. Brett Siddons now with it. Brett with the puck. He'll circle. Looking for Feeney. Feeney! Cross-size pass. Brett Feeney. He scores! John Feeney, his second goal of the night, makes it 7-0 Jayhawks. So a nice cross-sized pass there via the likes of Brett Siddons. Almost said Brett Feeney. I had both of them on my mind. And it was John Feeney with the goals. Now a Razorbacks going to the penalty box. And he just got kicked off. He wasn't happy with the ref. He just got a game misconduct, and that's going to do it. That is Jason Gifford. He's been showing his emotions here. And he throws his stick down to locker room hall as the Jayhawk fans wave by to him. He is not happy at all, as Malcolm Johnson of the Jayhawks was instigating him, as our ref says, hey, don't do that. So it's a game misconduct for Jason Gifford. Even strength hockey Razorbacks don't lose a man to the penalty box. 10 seconds to go now in this first period. 5 now, as the Jayhawks will be content to let it stay here as that horn sounds and is the end of the second period, here in Overland Park. Jayhawks with a 7-0 lead over the Razorbacks. Couple goals by Tyler Nelson, couple goals by John Feeney, and one apiece by Nick Wallington, Aiden Siddons, and Luke Lamb to lead the way to the 7-0 lead for the Jayhawks. We'll be back with you for some more third period action. Keep it right here on the KU Hockey YouTube channel. Thank you, Lily, as we welcome you back here to Advent Health Sports Park at Blue Hawk for the start of some third period action between your Kansas Jayhawks and the visiting Arkansas Razorbacks. I'm Ryan Cartman, and Ryan Cartman only, taking you the rest of the way this weekend, solo style. So Jayhawks out to a 7-0 lead. Talking to Coach Andy McConnell before the game, he called this a character game. It doesn't count for MACHA standings. It does count for nationals, as this Division III Arkansas team is on probation, as it's their first, as their D2 team moved up, and this D3 team was newly created, a new look D3 team. Either way, they're on probation, so it doesn't count for MACHA play for the Jayhawks, only for ACHA play. He called this a character game as Arkansas wins the opening faceoff. Called this a character game for KU to get back on track, get a 2-game winning streak, and hey, that's how you build a winning streak. Talked to Andy, he said, hey, you got to win one game somewhere. They won it last Saturday, and you just got to build on it one game at a time as the Jayhawks look to build on it here with a comfortable 7-0 lead here in Overland Park, Kansas. Puck played in Arkansas territory. Turnover now for the Jayhawks. Shot on goal, wide. Kicked aside, actually, by Goodwin. There's Kilgore trying to clear it out. He can't. Now it's Tyler Nelson. Kilgore shoves Tyler Nelson aside. Boy, Zach Kilgore is a big boy. That defensive junior out of Fenton, Missouri, has split time between the D2 as a shot there by Johnson goes wide. Kilgore split time between the Division II and Division III Arkansas team. And boy, when this KU team has had to play that Division II, now Division II, formerly Division III Arkansas team, man, that team is Zach McAtee and Jack Sugar-Swar, just a couple names that Arkansas fans would know. Those guys haunted KU for the past 2 years. But now they graduated. The D2 team, that D3 team has moved to D2. And now we're at where we are at now. KU with a 7-0 lead against the Razorbacks. There's Feeney with the puck. Do so now with it. Shot deflected in front of the net. Brett Siddons with the puck now. Look for a centering pass. Couldn't connect as here comes Arkansas the other way. That is Freeman with it. Freeman shoots it down the ice. Recovered there by Wasmith. Wasmith with it now, working up. Wasmith has some reinforcements, though, as the puck gets deflected off a stick. There is Siddons with it. Siddons shot on, no good. Kicked aside by Goodwin. Brett Siddons with it now. The Siddons connection is out there. Aiden Siddons now. Duso tries a shot. Couldn't get through. John Feeney with it now. There's Aiden Siddons. Aiden shot on goal. Rebound for Feeney. John Feeney. He scores off a rebound opportunity in a wide open 4x6. John Feeney says, don't mind if I do. He sinks it by Goodwin and makes it an 8-0 KU lead. John Feeney with the second goal of the night. Just putting more pain to the wound of Arkansas. As KU wins that faceoff, is Caleb Duso now with the puck. Shoots it up ice, and this will be called no icing, waved off. Arkansas with the puck now. Arkansas cross-ice pass, deflected, picked up by the Jayhawks. Duso now with it along the near boards. That is Semmingson with it. He'll shoot it down the ice. Vetter goes out to play behind his net. Wasmith with it, tries to play. Pressured up the puck by a few Razorbacks. As Wasmith, though, able to regain control as his teammates appreciate that. That is Siddons. Aiden Siddons trying to squeak on in. Can't. Tyler Nelson now goes for a shot. Can't connect as well. That's Brett Siddons now. Brett will circle around. Shot. No good. Zach Robertson will pick up that ice in neutral territory. Roberts for Aiden Siddons now. Dump it behind the net. No icing there. That is Lubon. Left for Miller. Miller now will leave it for Wolitz. As Wolitz turns it over, back to the Jayhawks in neutral ice. As Razorbacks now shoot it down the ice behind the net of Vetter. KU comes to play in now. Being pressured off the boards there was Hassenpush. Now there goes Hassenpush. Tries to race after that puck. Winning that race, though, will be Freeman. Freeman tries to play it up ice. He will. That is Cretin with it. Cretin tries to fling it around the boards. Shot on goal wide there. Arkansas tries to go after the rebound opportunity, and they do. Davis playing the puck now for Arkansas. He gets it to Asher. Asher cross ice for his defensive partner in Kilgore. Kilgore centering pass, no good. Morrow couldn't get to it. There is Davis with it. Zachary Davis, the freshman from Frisco, Texas. This Arkansas team, a lot of underclassmen, mainly made up of freshmen and sophomores. So you understand, with some experience, this could become a scary team. Right now, though, for the Jayhawks, they have an 8-0 lead with 15 and a half to go and counting in this final period of play. Travis Bry with the puck. Scary deflection there right in front of the net of Vetter. Vetter has to poke it aside. Shot on goal by Vetter. He tries to poke check it in center ice, and shot goes wide there by the Razorbacks. Another shot on goal. Vetter deflects it aside to the near boards. There's Hassenpush with it. Hassenpush gets pressured off. Glove down by Breyer. As the Jayhawks look to go the other way. That is Lange with it. Lange shot on goal. Smothered up by the goaltender Goodwin. 14:55 now to go in this final period of play. Jayhawks putting up 8 on the Razorbacks. Kai Vetter looking solid in net tonight. Besides that one blemish we just saw 30 seconds ago. Tried to poke check that puck out of his crease and ended up putting it right in front of him. Arkansas, though, just couldn't cash home. That's been one of the stories for Arkansas. There's an icing there going back in front of the net of Goodwin. That's been one of the stories tonight so far for Arkansas. Just can't cash home on some of those opportunities in front of Vetter's net. In the meantime, if you're Arkansas, you're just looking for any momentum possible. You probably have conceded this game, but you haven't conceded tomorrow's game, of course. And the way you get ready for tomorrow's game is get some shots on goal, get some good opportunities, maybe get a goal or two to get some good momentum going. And that's what Ethan Motor's looking to do here. There's Motor with the shot on goal, goes wide. Jayhawks look to go the other way as Dussault picks up that pass. Going the other way are the Jayhawks. Cross-ice pass, looking for Jackson Fisher, couldn't connect. Razorbacks now with it in their territory. They try to shoot it down the ice. Dussault, though, will pick it up along the near boards. Malcolm Johnson with it now. Looks for a pass. Can't get it. Tried for the icing there. Did the Razorbacks, but it went off the leg pad of Goodwin. As now we have a stoppage of play here in the corner boards. Don't know what happened. As our referee's talking to somebody from the ice crew down there. Either way, both teams go for a line change here. Both teams get a breather. This puck will come into neutral territory for a face-off. Tyler Nelson to take it for the Jayhawks. Nelson will win the face-off back to Hearn. That is Gavin Davis with it, the first line out for the Jayhawks. Davis dangles around a man, gives it up. This is Hearn now. Hearn slapper, deflected in front of the net off the stick of Willington, goes high. Tyler Nelson now trying to win that puck over. Can't as he goes to Vetter, and he'll kick it aside. Puck battled for behind the net of Vetter. Whole bunch of Razorbacks and Jayhawks swarming for it. Arkansas tries to win it, and they do now. Arkansas has possession of that puck. Working on blue line on the Razorbacks, and they give it up. Here comes Tyler Nelson. That puck, though, just too far for him. Icing waved off, though. He won the race against Miller. Nelson getting pressure off the puck. Nice job there by Landon Miller, not letting him get an inch. Here comes Corey Warden the other way. Warden tried to dump it for a teammate. Couldn't connect. As now come the Jayhawks, 2-on-2. Jayhawks now working up the ice. Can't connect. Nice break up there by Warden. That is Freeman with the puck. Freeman working along the far boards. Freeman dangles around a man. Just dropped that puck a little too far out in front of him for him to re-grab again. Freeman with it, circles around. Shot on. Stuffed there by the likes of Kai Vetter with 12:37 now to go in this final period of play. Calling the name of Tanner Freeman, and boy, switching sports now. Man, did we hear a lot of that Freeman name in this World Series. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers taking home World Series MVP. Don't know if him or Tanner Freeman have any relative connection. Probably not, but it's just a fun hypothetical to think of at this point. As the Dodgers took home that World Series in 5 games Wednesday night, beating the Yankees, and they had their World Series parade today in L.A., and boy, man, that was a big parade they had. The local Royals here, though, looking for one of those again in a few years. Man, Bobby Witt Jr., they got something built on there. Here comes Brett Siddons now streaking down the ice. Siddons looking for a cross-side centering pass. Can't go off the post. And the net is off his bearings as our ref will stop play here. As that net gets reset, as the face-off now will come to the right of Goodwin. Face-off won temporarily by the Jayhawks as this puck is battled along now on the boards. Pass out to Feeney. Now it's Breyer along the blue line. Back to Feeney. Feeney will sling it around the boards. Looking for Siddons. Brett Siddons now with it. Turns it over as Arkansas with the puck. Temporarily is now Malcolm Johnson gains control in neutral ice. Brett Siddons now. Bad line change for Arkansas. Here it comes 2-on-1. There's KU going backhand. No good stuff there by Goodwin. Nice save. As something's going on with Brett Siddons here. I think he got cut on his neck. I don't know if he got cut or if he took a puck to the net. Either way, he had to crawl to the bench. Scary scene there if you're a Jayhawk fan. As Brett Siddons now crouched over along the bench. Brett Siddons already with an assist or two tonight, as this is not a good moment if you are a Jayhawk fan. If you're a hockey fan in general, you hate to see this. So we have 11:21 to go now in this third period of play. Concern on both sides now for Brett Siddons. I did not see what happened. He might have took a puck to the neck, could have took an elbow to the neck after all that fighting done along the boards. Either way, faceoff comes out to neutral ice. Arkansas wins that faceoff here with just over 11 minutes to go in the third period of play. Arkansas down 8-0 to the Jayhawks. Puck turned over a couple times in Arkansas territory as that puck gets dumped behind the net of Goodwin. Battling for it now. Arkansas comes away with it. Here come the Razorbacks. That is Kilgore, the defenseman who, man, we've seen him play a little bit of forward tonight. He's not afraid to play some offense. There's the Jayhawks now going the other way with it. Hassan push now. Hassan push leaves it for a teammate. That was Nelson as a big hit happens in center ice. As his puck gets dumped into KU territory, and Gavin Mossmith will pick up that puck and shoot it down the ice. It'll be an icing called here against the Jayhawks. Face off to the left of Vetter now. Won by Arkansas. That is Lubon. Lubon circles around. Centering pass. Shot on goal. Kicked aside there by Vetter, and he'll sit on top of that puck. Excuse me. A little tongue twister there. Kai Vetter. Perfect so far tonight. Looking for any sign of Brett Siddons right now, and I do not see him. I think he went back to the locker room to get reevaluated. And I think head coach Andy McConnell is going to decide, hey, might keep him out of this game. No need when you're up 8-0. Roberts with the puck along the corner board. He'll turn it over to Lubon. Lubon now turns it over. That is Lange with the puck. He'll shoot it into neutral ice as Vetter comes by and doesn't have to play the puck and leave it for Hearn. Hearn looks to leave it for Hassenpush. Verbal tries to pressure on the puck. He can't. And now there's Lange streaking down the ice. Lange tried to center for Nelson. Couldn't connect as there's Roberts now. Roberts will fling it around the boards. Looking for Hassenpush, and he'll get there. He gets pressured off, though, and there's Verbal with the puck. A nice play by the Razorbacks to keep Hassenpush off that puck. Roberts now to Nelson. Nelson gets past one man. Cuts through one more. Tyler Nelson sticked aside there by Goodwin. As Arkansas now comes the other way. They are 2-on-2 if they hurry. Little centering pass there. Doesn't go Arkansas's way. Verbal now with the puck. Verbal in the corner boards. Puck stays with Arkansas. Kilgore shot on goal wide of net. As that puck will go out, and icing will be called here against KU yet again. Couple icings here in these past couple minutes for the Jayhawks. You're thinking for the Jayhawks, you would want to get out of here as fast as you can after seeing what happened to Brett Siddons. You don't need any more injuries, so see if the Jayhawks try to limit these icings here, but so far can't seem to do that. Puck shot down the length of the ice again. No icing there, as the puck didn't make it far enough to be called an icing, it looks like. Puck batted around the neutral ice, be picked up there by Freeman. Freeman tries to clear it, cannot. Arkansas able to regain control of that puck. There goes Wittrick the other way. Wittrick tries to dangle around a man, cannot. KU gains control of the puck in neutral ice now. Now back to Arkansas and back to KU. Lots of sloppy play both sides in this game, especially in the neutral zone. Hall now with it. He tries to clear it. Malcolm Johnson intercepts that clearance attempt. Under 8 minutes now to go in this final period of play. Speaking of 8, Jayhawks up 8-0 over these Razorbacks. Trying to make it 9 there. Nice save by Goodwin. Gloves it aside. Luke Lamb now with the puck along the corner boards. Lamb leaves it for Fisher. Fisher now carrying the puck. Fisher shot. Didn't make it to the net. Lamb hit it before. Johnson now at the puck along his own blue line. Loses control of the puck and the poor pass attempt there. And man, Malcolm Johnson, how many times have we called his name tonight when it comes to him using all his body weight along these Razorbacks? He does it again there. 7 minutes now to go in this third period of play as here comes Arkansas along the far boards. Arkansas now. That is Asher with it. Shot didn't get to the net. Little centering pass shot attempt there by Jusic. Does nothing there as Vetter plays it aside. As now this puck goes down the length of the ice. That is Kilgore to play it. Kilgore with it. He'll look for a man. That is Carricker. Carricker now back to Kilgore. Kilgore tries to find a man. Can't. Davis intercepts it off his skate. Davis tries to get control of that puck. Cannot. Here comes Arkansas now. That is Davis now. Zachary Davis with the puck. Shot. Glove hand larceny there by Kai Vetter. Boy, is he feeling himself tonight. Face off to the left of Vetter. Won by the Razorbacks. Jayhawks trying to pressure him off the puck. Morrow had an opportunity but fell on his butt. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. That's Tyler Nelson now. He'll shoot it looking for Nick Woolington. Woolington already had a goal to his name tonight. Nelson has 2 to his name tonight. Jayhawks might try to feed Tyler Nelson here, trying to get him that hat trick. There's Nelson, speaking of him. Now Hearn. Hearn, shot didn't get through. Hearn again tries to shoot. Glove to side there by Goodwin. And Goodwin showing off the glove fan. Both goalies showing off their glove fan side here these last couple of minutes. Tyler Nelson with the puck now. He'll go around the net. Looking to bank it off the back there of Goodwin. Doesn't work. That's Hearn now with the puck. Shoots it on net. Nice attempt there by Woolington to tip it. Couldn't do it anything, though. Nelson now with the puck. Gets pressured off. These Razorbacks don't want Nelson to get the hat trick. If there's one thing for them to hang their hats on, they do not want to get a hat trick tonight. Hey, I don't blame them. Bad line change for the Razorbacks now. But the Jayhawks enter the offensive zone offside. I don't think Nick Woolington really, I don't know if he knew where he was, what was going on, but he was just standing there clearly offsides. As now we have 5:15 to go here in this final period of play. As both teams getting a little chippy with each other. That's Nick Woolington talking with Arkansas's coach right there. They're jawing back and forth with each other as Nick Woolington goes to his bench and sits down. Last thing you want if your head coach Andy McConnell is any dumb penalties to be taken and players to not be able to play tomorrow because of dumb penalties that are taken. Arkansas now with the puck. Shot on goal there by Lubon. Glove there and stopped by Kai Vetter. Under 5 minutes now to go in this final period of play. Face-off comes to the left of Vetter. Vetter, boy, man, can't sing his praises enough tonight. Face-off won by Arkansas. That's Lubon with the puck. Lubon, centering pass attempt, doesn't go through. Lubon tries to shoot, swing and a miss. Puck now in neutral ice. Lubon now again. Man, we've been calling one guy's name tonight a lot. That has been Jack Lubon, the freshman forward out of Keller, Texas. And, man, he's been making a name for himself tonight. Maybe nothing going on the scoreboard, but his presence has definitely been there. Leads the team in assists with 7, 4 goals as well on the season. Arkansas now with control of the puck in their own territory as they shoot it down the ice. Icing waved off here. Puck didn't make it far enough. Travis Breyer will pick up that puck. Dump it now for Zach Roberts. Bounces off the boards. There is Aiden Siddons. Tried to get control of it. Couldn't. Kai Vetter comes from out behind his net to leave that puck for Roberts. Roberts now shoot it up the boards. Don't know what he was looking for. Gave it right to a Razorback. And the Razorbacks give it right back to Kai Vetter. Both teams getting themselves some early Christmas presents. Arkansas now with the puck. That is Freeman. He'll shoot it down into Jayhawk territory as Breyer goes to pick it up. He'll shoot it down the glass along the boards, and here come the Jayhawks. Aiden Nelson will shoot it by the net of Goodwin. Picking it up now are the Razorbacks. Little tic-tac-toe there for the Razorbacks trying to clear it out. They can't. That is Lange with it. Lang with the puck for Hassenpush, the fourth line out for the Jayhawks trying to work. And looked like Goodwin had the idea of trying to play that puck out to one of his defensemen, but decided not to and smothered it up instead. Face-off now will come to the left of Goodwin after Tyler Nelson had a little bit of a false start there, so it's going to be Lang to take it for the Jayhawks. Shot on goal there. Blocker to side by Goodwin. Puck comes back to Goodwin, and he'll play it, and he'll shoot it. Try to shoot down the length of the ice. Gets batted up in the air here. And we're going to have an offsides call here. I think that puck just left the blue line area. Ryan Cartman with you here from Advent Health Sports Park here in Overland Park, Kansas. The Jayhawks finally get to play hockey in their home state. What a beautiful facility this has been. And, man, getting to meet a lot of the managers here, a lot of the people. Man, there are just some good people here at this facility. And, personally, I can't wait to work with them the next couple of years. I can't wait for future KU hockey staff members, players, coaches to work with them the next years to come. we really have been blessed with, man, such a great facility. So here comes the fourth line and Hassenpush. That's Lang now. Lang looking to center for Hassenpush. Can't find him. Working along the corner boards now are the Jayhawks. Nice job by Miller there to keep the puck away from Hassenpush. Miller has kept Hassenpush quiet tonight. Whenever Hassenpush has been out there, Miller's been sticking with him, and Miller's been doing a great job against Hassenpush. As now we get a penalty called here, a tripping to go against the Jayhawks. So another power play opportunity to come for the Razorbacks. 0 for tonight, as the scoreboard shows. That's going against, speak of his name, Sam Hassenpush, going to sit for 2. So if you're the Jayhawks, you got an even strength goal, you got a power play goal. Do you try to go for that shorthanded goal? We'll find out. Shot on goal there by the Razorbacks, deflected aside by Vetter. Puck played behind the net. And shot down the ice now. Here comes KU. That is Fisher with it. Fisher one-on-one. Trying to work around a man. He has Luke Lamb with him. The high school teammates, Fisher and Lamb with each other. Lamb playing the blue line as Fisher goes to work. Fisher gets tangled up with Motor. Here comes Verbal now for the Razorbacks. Shot there, attempted by Kilgore, didn't get through. Kilgore with it again. Kilgore looking for a centering pass. Nothing going there. As the Jayhawks will pick that up. That's Johnson. Johnson leaves it for Fisher. Fisher is able to swoop that puck. Here comes Lamb. Doesn't get through. Fisher will try again here as he enters the zone. Shot on goal there. Nothing going there. Easy save for Goodwin. Minute 25 to go in the period. A minute 8 to go on the 2-minute tripping call to Hassenpush. Face-off now comes to the right of Goodwin. Won by, temporarily by nobody. And there comes a late cross-check there against Tyler Nelson. That might draw a little bit of a crowd around. Drew a couple of cries from the fans, but nothing called there. We'll play on even strength. That was against Travis Breyer, excuse me. He was on the ground. Caleb Dusso looks for an explanation from our referee, but doesn't get what he wants to hear. So the Razorbacks stay on the power play for the next minute and 2 seconds. Razorbacks with the puck. Trying to get some momentum going into tomorrow. A goal or a couple scoring opportunities will be huge for them. Here come the Razorbacks streaking up the ice now. That is Risser with it. Minute to go now in the final period of play. Shot doesn't get there. Jayhawks now try to clear it out. They do into the bench. Oh boy, I think that might have took a little piece out of head coach Andy McConnell there. He's all right, but might have just nicked him on the shoulder as Jayhawks gonna have a couple laughs about that. So the Jayhawks can sniff their first winning streak of the season, just 50 seconds away. Just got to kill a quick 33-second power play. And Kai Vetter, you would be perfect on the night. There is Carricker with it along the near boards. Uh-oh, here comes Tyler Nelson now, breakaway. Tyler Nelson looking for the hat trick. Gets pressured off the puck. Nice job by Carricker to make sure Tyler Nelson couldn't put that one in the back of the net. Nice save there by Goodwin as well. 30 seconds to go now in the third period. That is Verbal with the puck. Looking for Freeman now. Freeman shoots it up. 20 seconds to go now in this game. Power play over. Even strength for the last 16 seconds. That is Lubon. Lubon circles around. Centering pass attempt for Warden. Nothing going there. 10 seconds to go. Breyer now at the puck behind the net. And the Jayhawks are going to be willing just to eat this out in the corner boards as the Jayhawks get their first winning streak on the season, courtesy of a Kai Vetter shutout. Kai Vetter, have yourself a night, young man. Perfection for Kai Vetter as Jayhawk fans get a wave the wheat tonight for the first time in a decade in Kansas. What a memorable night it was for the Jayhawks to open their new rink to an 8-0 shutout of the Arkansas Razorbacks. And, man, as Andy McConnell talked about, what a character game this is for the Jayhawks. You see them coming off the ice there celebrating, led by Captain Caleb Dusso. And, yeah, you got to feel good for the Jayhawks right now. You might not be the strongest Arkansas team, but to come out there and get a 2-game winning streak, hopefully make it 3 tomorrow, what a momentum boost that would be if you are a KU fan or a KU player in general. So we will come at you tomorrow from Advent Health Sports Park, 4:15 puck drop here, local Central Time. We look back at this game really quick. Jayhawks moved to 3-8 on the season via goals from 2 of them from John Feeney, 2 from Tyler Nelson, 1 from Nick Willington, 1 Aiden Siddons, 1 Luke Lamb, and 1 own goal, actually, for Arkansas. So 7 goals coming off the sticks of KU Jayhawks, and a power play goal as well for the Jayhawks, something they really desperately needed. Well, folks, 4:15 p.m. puck drop tomorrow right here from Advent Health Sports Park in beautiful Overland Park, Kansas. Alongside the rest of the Jayhawk hockey staff, I'm Ryan Cartman, signing off for now. We'll see you tomorrow from Overland Park, Kansas. Good night for now.